everyone. So I have the third part of my me album, and this covers summer. It's popping open. It is June, July, and August, and I absolutely love this album. I don't know if it's my favorite, because I mean fall is my favorite season, but this might be tied for first. Let's call it that, tied for first. So this is volume 3, and I think I'm gonna have 2 more volumes, but they're small because I didn't put them in an album. So I may squeeze it into one album, I don't know. But 2017, I kind of went all out with the me documenting. Take a look at my me album. And this is a Simple Stories album, in case you are wondering. They are my favorite albums to use because they're relatively inexpensive. So I opened with kind of, I don't know, a quirky page. I was like seeing the dead leaf, the heart, starting summer, and being with my daughter at the park. I don't know, it felt like a symbolism for me that summer is here, we're starting summer, yay. So that's why I put that picture there, and I used Kellie Stamps and Colorcast Designs for this one. Here's a creative spread for June, and I actually included a 6x6 insert of my space and included a bunch of Colorcast designs, the creating, the leaves, the veneer, pretty much anything you see that's an embellishment is Colorcast Designs. And I used Elle Studio for the papers. Love how fun and summery that one is, and I love that little cluster. This one's all about reading. I did 2 photos of me reading at night, of course, in black and white. And then I used a bunch of In a Creative Bubble cards. One is an Elle Studio spread all about me and my kids, and I loved using the, I guess you'd say the primary colors. It was so much fun, and I just included highlights of what we'd been up to and some clustering there. This one was a blast to put together. I had so much fun putting it together. It was so fun. It's another Elle Studio, and I used a different kind of color scheme for this one, the pink, and I kind of went off of this photo and the skirt and the pool, and I put Hello June. Totally captures summer and June. Makes me this much excited for summer, maybe a little bit. Having my kids home, it's like interrupts my me time, so I'm a little bit excited for summer. But I included a little Instack protector, lots of clustering, lots of puffy stickers. And this is one of my all-time favorite memes, quotes, screenshots, anything like that. Be brave, even if you're not, pretend to be. There you go, right? And then this one, I scrap lifted an idea from Andrea, Retro Hip Mama. She took the back of an Elle Studio die cut sheet and covered it, and so I decided to try that. And I wanted to document my new mom life hat and my silly selfies, so that's what I did. I had a lot of fun. And then I also included a quote about it. This one, my friend came to visit. This is a hybrid layout. I used a Tracy Reed kit and some overlays. She did a collaboration with another artist. I don't remember who, but that's who did the overlays, and I just printed it out and put it together. Me and my friend going on a walk and him visiting for my birthday. A recap page using Elle Studio. Lots of fun colors with the red and the blue and the orange and the yellow. So fun. Think happy thoughts, right? That's the goal. And then we move on to July, which starts with, I think this was July 2nd, starts with a day in the life. And I don't know if I've documented this in our family album, but I documented it in my album. And I put DITL, Day in the Life, and I used lots of Kellie Stamps and Colorcast Designs. That's like my favorite combo. I don't know if I've said that before, but that's my favorite combo. Colorcast Designs and Kellie Stamps work so good together. So, and then I just go on the back and some more photos to document my life. Motherhood is equal parts wishing your kids would stop touching you and forcing them to give you hugs. Exactly. This was a fun walk. When I was in a rotten mood, I went on a walk and turned my mood into a happy mood. So that was a good use of my anger, I guess. So there we go. This one was, I know I keep saying that, but I'm telling you, this album was so much fun to put together as I put together the pages, and I got kind of more comfortable with how I am scrapbooking more traditionally now. So this one was Ellie's studio again, and it's of my husband and I, because I wound up with a bunch of photos. I mean, 4 photos that's a lot of photos in a month of me and my husband and I. So I went with red, white, and blue since it was July. Did lots of clustering again, and just little recap of what we did during the month. And this was also the summer of Snapchat filters. This is when I discovered Snapchat filters, and I was going gaga crazy over them. So you'll see them everywhere. This one I fell protecting my daughter, which is, you know, me getting hurt is better than my daughter. So I fell and I landed on my shoulder very hard, and I wound up spraining my shoulder. And so I was in a sling for like a week and a half, and it was horrible. So I just documented that. I wound up with a lot of treat photos in July too, so I decided to make a treat page, and I kind of went off of this color and did gray and pink. So that was a fun change of pace because I don't always document food. This one's my kids and I. I actually tried something a little bit different. I did some Elle Studio digitals. That's what these hexagons are. This one, this right here, and I kind of mixed the two together. I think this card, no, that card might be digital. I don't remember. But this is my kids and I during the month of July and our favorite photos. And I just trimmed this one to fit inside that card. So I love when Elle Studio makes pink products because I don't think that they make a lot of pink. So it's nice when they make pink. Documenting my July books, and I went with a photo of me reading and eating. This is when I do tend to take food photos, is when I'm like sitting down, taking a break, reading my book. I think I cut and paste this to add to the card and did in Creative Bubble and pop dotted, and these are Colorcast Designs, and then a 3x8 collage to include the rest of my books. And then on the back is a quote that my friend Jessica, she included that, so I just put that on there, and I did the same colors for there. And she tagged me when she was dancing on Instagram, so I included that. And I kind of went with a fun, unique color scheme with all the brown. And that's Snapchat again. There you go, Snapchat. One of my favorite photos from the summer. But I went with yellow, brown, and red. Totally different, but I love how it came together. Just an everyday spread documenting myself and everything that was going on. 3 Snapchat, actually. 3. So, and then a recap page for July. I used a bunch of Elle Studio digitals again to make this page. This one is from a Instagram friend, Christy Makes. I will leave a link for her, and then, yeah, so I'll leave a link for her. And then I was also on a podcast with Tracy Claiborne, and it was Live Inspired. And I just, these are digital, like I said, and I just changed the color of the fireworks and pieced that all together, and I love how that one came together. So this is August. We are now into August. I have to reprint a photo, but this is in stacks, and then some more selfies of myself. Loved this one. I went off of the black and the green of me in the forest. It was so much fun. We love hiking, especially when it's not too hot. But I put some puffy stickers and some trees, and I used a mix of In a Creative Bubble and Kellie Stamps. My husband and I just taking a selfie, and how I just wanted to document how my sweet husband has, over the last like 2 years, 3 years, taken off more vacation in the summer, so that way mommy doesn't go crazy. And then I made my own earrings, so I wanted to document that. I thought I was pretty fancy with my earrings. This is all Elle Studio. And so is this spread. I was really using my stash. I mean, because that's the main company that I get my supplies from. Even before I was on the design team, that's the main place where I got my traditional supplies. So this is my friend. I went and visited him to help him set up his classroom. He was a 2nd grade teacher. Now he does kindergarten. But I went with the Snapchat photo pictures. And then this one's all about being back to school and the busy mom routine. So I just wanted to document that in my goofy selfie. A date night with my husband with lots of flip pockets. One right here, and here, and here, and here. So red and gray and black. A lot of fun to put this one together. And then a Feed Your Craft Brandy Kincaid spread, and the enamel dots are just that I had left over. So when I added the splatters in Photoshop Elements. So just documenting my space, new stickers, planner spreads, messes. And then my kids and I in August, photo where we were doing Snapchat, so I just went off of that and went off of those colors and did black and gray and mint. And then this one is just a little page about reading. I kind of wish I had done a 3x8, but I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and do a 3x8 at some point. But this is, I took a picture of me reading. I think I was about ready to tear up. I think the book I was reading was actually Wonder, I think, or The Garden of Small Beginnings, I think, because that's what I wrote down there. But it was such a good month for books, and I used the Rest Elle Edwards kit. And this one is of my husband and I. We had taken a sunset like kiss picture the previous year, and so I made him recreate it, and he was a good sport. And then I just decided to do hexagons on the outside of the page protector to do something a little bit different. Love this one, so summery and fun. And then this one is Little Lamm Paper Company, and I once again continued the outside the page protector. And I just documented these cute shoes that I had and super cute outfit that I was wearing. Actually ruined these shoes during a hike, so I'm so bummed. But at least I have them documented, right? They were like cheap shoes, and you know how you get cheap shoes and you're like, you don't know if they're gonna be nice or not, or comfortable. These were super comfortable, and I loved them. And I felt cute in my outfit. So I just went with the lots of clustering. I think this was a template that I used and just shrunk down for 6x8. And there you go, documented it. And this one was just a random hodgepodge collage. I don't know, I had extra photos. I guess this is like my everyday. Let's see. Yeah, this is kind of my everyday. I didn't want to continue with more page protectors and stuff like that. So I just kind of used this as my everyday recap, which is not my normal formula, but I broke the rules. So just a random assortment of photos and little snippets of journaling, and it's all Elle Studio. So that is my whopping big fun summer album for 2017. I hope you enjoyed watching this album. I hope it inspires you to maybe document yourself a little bit more, or even start documenting yourself. So I appreciate you watching. I would love a thumbs up, or if you're new to my channel, I'd love a subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.